Ash is not a straight man. Ash is not a straight man.
Well, neither is James, but we'll talk about that later.
Welcome back to the Unknown Origins podcast. I'm your host, DevBrev. As always, with me is my co-host, the normal co-host.
I wouldn't go as far as normal, but I'm Ben. What's up? I'm the other one.
The usual co-host.
There we go.
The abnormal usual guy.
There we go. I like that. There we go.
So yesterday was a big day for Pokemon.
It
30
was.
years.
30 years.
Pokemon is
cool.
really old.
The Pokemon is old. It's older than we are.
True, yeah.
Yeah, not by a lot. But
yeah, not by a lot.
Yeah, 30 years. They announced some, the same spin-off mobile games that they always do. They update all those. Pokopia. Pokemon Animal Crossing.
It's like the way it's spelled, it's a nonsense word, and I'm gonna say it as stupidly as I can.
Utopia, but Pokemon.
Pokopia.
So it's Pokopia.
It sounds like I'm barking like a chicken. Pokopia.
But yeah, they gave us some more information on that, and then they announced Gen 10, which is cool.
Gen 10, he's a kid and he wants to have fun.
Something like that. Which is cool. We got the starters. Yeah. Do you have any opinions on the starters, Devon?
The fire starter looks like Inkstone, which is Sumi's dog from Rent-A-Girlfriend. Not to bring that into the podcast.
You don't want to get this man talking about Rent-A-Girlfriend.
It's been 20 episodes that I haven't brought Rent-A-Girlfriend up. I think I have shown restraint so far.
You have, and I'm proud of you.
But it's just a Pomeranian, and that's the dog that Sumi has. Yeah. So literally, it's just anime Pomeranian, and they all look the same.
That's so fair.
And then I don't hate the look of the gecko. Like I expected,
Gekwa. But I do like that. I'm a sucker for reptiles, so
I'm just a sucker for water Pokemon. I don't care.
That's fair. No, I get it.
Okay, so I can't remember Quaxel. Okay, Quaxel, yeah. But I remember that when Popplio got announced, everyone clowned on Popplio. I remember when Sobble got announced, everyone clowned on Sobble.
I liked Sobble.
Everyone dog piles on the water starters.
That's fair.
And then I feel like people don't really expect a lot out of the grass starters.
No, that's fair.
They're always just kind of average. People are
they are what they are.
If they're not great, people aren't going to be like, it's not great. But I feel like with the water starters, if they're not great, people are going to be like, what's the water starter?
That's fair.
And then I think you can't go wrong with the fire starter.
You can if you do 3 generations in a row of firefighting, but...
Okay.
And make it a furry every time.
But that's only I think in hindsight.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think anyone had any problems with Tepig or Fennekin or Litten or any of the other ones Fuecoco. Everyone loves Fuecoco.
Oh yeah, he's just a little guy.
And everyone loves this
no brain cells.
Everyone loves this new Pomeranian. Regardless of what they do, the fire starter is always going to be appreciated until you get to that final evolution, and then maybe we get some hindsight and then blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But on initial release, everyone always loves the fire starter. Water Pokemon has to deliver or it's going to get clowned on.
Yeah.
And then you have the grass starter, which is there, which is just going to get, mixed results.
Yeah.
Probably more positive, but probably just, the grass one's there too.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I'm really hoping this isn't just Rowlet 2.0 and Sobble 2.0. I hope that they have a different path that the evolutions take, but we'll see what happens. I mean, there's not a lot I can say until they get that evolution.
I'm going to ask you, what is the region based off of? Because I didn't see the trailer. So.
I actually am not sure.
Okay.
They didn't officially say it, and I haven't went in depth to
figure it out.
Yeah. I usually am all up on the other YouTubers channels and trying to figure stuff out. I just had a busier than normal day yesterday. So.
It seems like an archipelago or something like that, right?
That's what I would assume.
So we could be looking at Southeast Asia or Polynesian islands.
Polynesian sounds right for what I've seen. That from the little that I do know about it, that does sound right. I could be totally off.
And there's a lot of wrestlers who are Samoan, so you know what that means.
Incineroar's coming back.
The dog is going to evolve into be Samoa Joe.
No, not another one.
Or Roman Reigns. It's going to be a Samoan warrior. Or one of them at least.
I hope not. I really want him to just stay on all fours.
Maui, but a Pomeranian.
The fuck?
We found the YouTube short.
Yeah, that would be it. That's great.
It gotta be in Photoshop for that one, but we can figure it out.
Oh yeah. No, I love it. Okay, and on that note,
we're gonna go right in. Okay, So if you didn't know, we're the Pokemon podcast that goes through all the Pokemon, starting at the Indigo League, going all the way through. And we have our fun little thing that we always do that I barely forgot, but...
Yeah, but it's okay. So yeah, this is a little advent calendar. They released this for Christmas a few years back, and I bought one and just never opened it. So now that we have a podcast, I figured it'd be fun to open it on here with y'all and with Devon. And Devon is going to take a look at this.
Big enough.
And he's going to try and guess and figure out which one it is.
And Ben's going to recap everything that we've got so far.
I'm going to recap. So we've got Caterpie, Eevee, Psyduck, Charmander, Leafeon, Dragonite, and then Ponyta was last week. So now we have number 8.
For some reason, Pidgeot, is it Pidgeot or Pidgeotto on there? I can't really tell the difference between them. It's right there.
Pidgeotto.
For some reason, Pidgeotto jumped out at me. If it's not Pidgeotto, it's Oshawott.
Okay. See, it's kind of a combination of the two, because it's a bird that starts with P, but it's also a water starter.
Piplup. Okay, so...
So it's like, you almost had it.
Like, if I just had to, merge them. The Venn diagram of Pidgeot, Oshawott, Piplup is right in the middle.
But I do like that. That's a cute little... I feel like the eyes are a little weird.
Dude, yeah. Okay, let's just compare real quick. What would you rather have? All right, guys, we have a $1 Piplup versus a $50 Piplup. I'm just trying to, guesstimate, how much this Piplup would be based on... You compare the differences. You see this Piplup looks kind of crappy, it's dinky, it's got a little base, and it's got these stupid little eyes. But this Piplup, we got some bubbles here, and it's got some nice translucent techniques. We got the sculpting going.
You're on one today. But now that that's out of the way,
now we can talk about
Now
Pokemon.
we go in.
We're starting from Indigo League. We're going all the way through to continue my conversation that I was talking about before. So we're starting with episode 59, Volcanic Panic. It was released August 20th, 1998 in Japan, and September 18th, 1999 in English. Now what Ben is preparing for is the Who Was That Pokemon? But we're playing this game on hard mode. What the game is we do not have the Who Is That Pokemon segments in the versions we're watching on Pokemon TV on YouTube. So for the past however many episodes, I've been asking Ben what he thinks the Pokemon was in that segment. And it was pretty easy, pretty good. You just look at the Pokemon that are in the episode and you just say what one you think it was. But then we got to season 2 and things got wacky. We got a Butterfree in an episode that wasn't even in it. We got a Wartortle a little prematurely, and then Magmar, which made sense for the episode for some reason.
He was at the last 5 seconds of the episode.
Normally they don't do that.
It's so infuriating.
So we are on hard mode now. So Ben, what do you think the Pokemon was for Volcanic Panic?
All right, I'm gonna say this. This could sound really stupid, right?
Yeah.
I think it's Magmar again. That's my guess.
It's Magmar in the Japanese.
Okay.
Because in the Japanese, it was Electabuzz for the prior one.
And they just flopped
but it's Magmar for this one. So the logic
I thought maybe, because they've done everything else they could possibly throw at me, maybe they'd do the same one in a row.
They're also doing duplicates now, too, which was something they didn't really do before, but now they're really doing a lot of duplicates.
Yeah. So I thought maybe, but I was wrong.
Your logic from the last episode, we were like, well, they would wait to do Magmar for the next one. That's what the Japanese is doing.
Okay.
The logic that you have is for the Japanese. You're going to want to throw that out the window, my guy.
Wonderful.
If you're wondering, the actual Pokemon is Paris.
Great.
You see why it's hard mode.
Yeah, Paris does not exist in here because he would not be able to exist anywhere near a volcano. He's 4 times weak to fire.
We've already got a Paris episode.
I know. Maybe they're just going back and no, because
Paris was the episode. Paris was the one for the Paris episode. Cool. I checked that.
Great, wonderful. Okay, so I have no hope now. Sorry, guys. We'll keep doing it, but
I will say there is hope. There is a trick. I think you can figure it out. With this episode and maybe connecting with the next one, I think you can figure out the trick.
Okay.
All right. So let's do the actual episodes.
All right.
We start off with a full rundown of the previous episode, courtesy of the narrator, which makes sense because this was the first 2-parter in a while.
Yeah, this is the first 2-part. I mean, even when we were doing the 2-part, I guess the 3-parter with Sabrina, there was a full plot, it's done. There was a full plot, it's done. This left on a cliffhanger. This was very connected to this past episode. So
Pikachu barely got hit by that fire blast. He almost falls into the lava. So
yeah,
Ash
Pikachu almost dies a minute into this.
Yeah, he ducks under the fire blast, and then the bottom of the kanji scrapes his back, and it pushes him. And he's hanging on to the end of that platform over the volcano. Has pulled himself up.
Yeah, he's around. Have we talked about fire blast and why it makes that star?
It's the fire. It's the fire kanji.
Oh yeah,
it's not a star, Ben.
Well, Okay, our English viewers.
It's very much not a star.
It looks like a star. It's fine.
Does it at all?
I know it doesn't. But that's I never like understood that in the games, why it's just like this symbol that like comes out. But if it's fire,
I know that because Power Rangers.
No, of course you do.
In Samurai, all the kanji on their helmets, like their visors, it looks like fire, water, and then like the earth and wind for Pink Ranger, and then like earth for the Green Ranger.
Okay.
And then also, fun fact about that, those kanji are used for the days of the week.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think like Tuesday is like water day. Like that's how it like translates to.
That's kind of
cool. And then Friday is gold day. Or that might be Saturday. And then Monday is moon day.
Moon day, of course. Of course they had to throw the pun in there.
And then Sunday is literally Sunday. Like it's the kanji for sun. And then Yobi, which is day.
Great. Wonderful.
But yeah, that's why that doesn't.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
And Ash is really driven to beat Blaine.
Yes. I mean, he really wants it. Like, if it weren't for Pikachu almost dying there, I don't think there was anything else that could have stopped this fight. Like, he was gung-ho about this. But
the gang go to the hot springs to help heal up Pikachu, and Ash is washing Pikachu's head, which is a really cute scene of like Ash like washing Pikachu's head.
It was
with, like
really
the soap
cute.
and the bubbles and the whatnot. Like a dad washing like his child's like hair.
No, it's cute.
Why is Misty in the men's bath? Like everyone's fully clothed, but she's just hanging out in the men's bath. Like it's very much the men's bath because in the previous episode we saw that like there was the partition and everything.
Well, in this specific instance, it's because Team Rocket has to be on the other side.
Yeah, and why is James in the women's bath?
That's
What's he doing in there?
With as much as James dresses like a woman, whatever. He can be that exception.
We're going to talk about James' sexuality a lot in this episode.
Yeah,
we just have to talk
we have
about
to.
it. We just got it. We've been like avoiding it, but we just
we have to.
We just gotta. Rocket is on the other side in the women's bath, spying on the gang under the water. And then in the Japanese, Rocket do the motto, but they don't in the English. So this is one of those like rare episodes where they don't do the motto.
It doesn't happen, Okay, interesting. James also mentions here, it's just a really odd joke to throw at a children's TV show, but he talks about turning Magmar into frozen Magmarita. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
They were doing a lot of those. One of the songs on 2BA Master, we already did it. It's the what kind of Pokemon are you?
Okay.
There's we're gonna beat your grass. I forget what line sets it up, but you're gonna beat your grass. That's the line in there. And I'm like, you're getting away with a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, the fire Pokemon's are gonna beat the grass. It's just type advantage. That's all it is. What do you mean?
And again with the margarita, they're still doing like those like sugar honey iced tea kind of like bits.
Sugar honey iced tea. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But
it's the poster child of those.
Oh, for sure. But I love
that and the SpongeBob. Look, the balloons. Don't drop them.
Yep. Oh God. Yeah. Okay.
Rocket learned that Magmar is in the volcano, so they storm into the gym with freeze blasters, which are just rocket launchers.
Yes, for some reason they shoot ice, but it is rocket launchers.
They're ice rockets, but they are just rocket launchers.
Yeah.
I noticed in this scene that Magmar is like Pikachu because it doesn't hang out on the Pokeball. It just like lives in the volcano.
He's just in the Magmar. Or Magmar. Magmar's
Magmar's
in the Magmar. He's just hanging out in the magma for some reason. But that's all good. It's all good.
Rocket shoot Magmar with the ice missiles, and it works for a
like
second.
3 seconds.
But then Magmar melts his way out, and Rocket just shoot a lot more missiles everywhere.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like that. At least in my mind, I think this is like a slight reference to like if your Pokemon is frozen, and they use a fire type move, they'll unthaw the next turn like automatically.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's the thing.
Like always.
Always. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
The things you know.
Yeah, I know a lot of things, a lot of random weird things, but yeah, that's the thing in the games.
Blaine and the gang make their way down to where Magmar is, and they're just saying so many jokes along the way.
So many jokes. Like
they fit in like 6 in like a 1 minute period.
They do. They also like. I'm gonna point this out too, just because like we don't talk a ton about the animation and stuff, but while they're running down the stairs to like head down there, it's a really weird like. Weirdly smooth transition. Like their upper bodies aren't moving, but their legs are. I don't know. The animation on that just really caught me off guard for a second. I definitely wanted to at least point out something about it. I don't entirely know why it looks like it does, but it was weird.
I mean, the scene looks cool with like the lighting with the shadows behind them, but like just that little like
it was a little odd, but I mean, it's old animation. What you gonna do? It'll get better.
I mean, it's probably like budget restraints.
Probably.
Rockets are going to cause the volcano to erupt, and they get blasted away because of it. Magmar starts filling the hole made by Rocket with rocks because he is the only Pokemon that can withstand the heat. Ash tries to have Charizard help, but he doesn't want to. But as Charizard watches Magmar fill the hole, he starts to become enamored. I don't know what emotion Charizard is feeling here, but like there's a lot of like close-up shots of Magmar's face with like kind of like this whimsical, kind of like fuzzy look. It almost paints Magmar to look hunky. Like I struggle to use that word,
but I know what you mean.
But if like this was like a woman and a guy, and you had the guy doing this. You know what? In the Butterfree episode with Pinky, when Butterfree was like trying to free Pinky, it's the same like concept. And I was like, Pinky's falling for Butterfree. Let's go. And here we are with the same thing with Charizard going to Magmar, and I'm like, is it like respect in a way?
They play it off like it's a respect thing, and I think like the main reason that Charizard is so against helping Ash doing his own thing is because he just doesn't view anything as a challenge. He's like, oh, I'm too strong for this. This doesn't matter. And now he's like, being shown that, hey, no, Magmar is like, he's keeping up with this. He's struggling. He's a worthy opponent. I get like, that's kind of how I saw it at first, but you're not wrong. It is the same kind of look that we got from like, Pinky.
This is one of the things where like, I need a little bit more from the Pokemon. Like I need the Pokemon to be able to like, express themselves a little bit more because I just have to infer, and it's too open-ended.
It is very open-ended.
This almost reminds me, and this is like a complete left turn. This like they put pictures of like UFC like stare downs. And then like a gay wedding picture.
Oh my god!
And it's like, all right, which one is which? Is it a gay wedding or is it a UFC stare down? And
why can't it be both?
I think this is the same like concept where it's like, does Charizard love Magmar or does Charizard want to fight Magmar?
Yeah.
And again, why can't it be both?
Exactly. I love it.
Charizard jumps in along with Onix, Geodude, and Pikachu, while Squirtle and Staryu keep everyone cooled off. Togepi, Psyduck, and Jigglypuff are also there, and this montage goes on for far too long.
It really does.
This is the bulk of the episode. We're just padding it out.
Yeah, I was kind of starting to doze off a little bit
because they keep like reusing animation of like Pikachu running with a boulder and then like getting cooled off by
and like
Staryu
it's funny the
Squirtle.
First time, like he's keeping up, he's doing it, and like then it gets old.
If you did like half of the montage, you'd be like, okay, I get it, but then they just did it like twice, like way more than they should have.
Oh, absolutely, they did.
And that's another one of those like budget restraint techniques where it's like, we'll just push this montage a little bit. We can use like 50% of this again, and then we only have to do so much more.
No, that's very fair.
Blaine thanks Ash, and Ash asks if Blaine is going to give him a badge. Blaine is insulted and says that he was going to offer Ash another chance. Glad to see that the show can make fun of itself. Right,
exactly. Oh my god, yeah. I was like, as soon as he said that, I'm like, all right, are we doing another one? Like, is this what... I'm glad that Ash doesn't just get given this badge like he did before. He has to...
We're far enough in to where it's like, okay, Ash really needs to be earning these.
Yeah.
Because like he can't just keep winning by like DQ. Like he has to get a win.
The first few badges you can kind of get away with. Like, okay, like everybody's Pokemon are low enough level. Like it doesn't necessarily matter like who wins, who loses. You're about the same place. But by badge 7, like... There's a lot more that should be happening there. You should be a competent enough trainer to earn it on your own. So I'm glad that they did that. They gave him the win.
Ash challenges Blaine again, and this time it is a one-on-one Charizard versus Magmar.
Yes, we have the heated rivals. They are...
the heated rivalry between
That's
Charizard
the show that everybody keeps talking about, right?
This fight is the heated rivalry.
No, exactly.
We found the other short.
We found the other...
This episode's a gold mine, brother. This episode's a gold mine. Yeah, all that time wasted on that montage. We needed it on the montage. We can't have it here in this fight.
No, of course not. Come on now. Who wants to see a Charizard
Fight
battle?
a Magmar above a volcano.
Crazy. Nah, nobody wants that. We want a montage of Pikachu carrying a boulder.
Rocks and Togepi almost dying.
Yeah, that too. That did also happen.
But Charizard still isn't listening to Ash fully, and Ash looks crestfallen, saying that Charizard still needs more training.
It's good to hear him like acknowledge that at least. Like, okay, there's this big, strong Pokemon, like you'd think it's competent, and no, he realizes that like there's more than he's done.
15% of these episodes, they do like good character writing and they get it, but then the rest is like montages and funny bits.
Yeah.
Like they do get it at the end of the day, but it's like, can I get more of that?
Right, can I get this 15% of the show just like
Expanded
for a whole
a little
episode
bit?
instead of
Again,
montage and joke?
Cut on that montage, cut on those jokes that they were saying running down, and just give me more of Ash being like, man, like, am I not good enough to like train Charizard? And maybe Blaine can jump in and be like, blah, 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 like mentor Ash a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, just like, maybe more Charizard. Okay, Charizard fight! And then big monster battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Magmar's jumping into the lava, he's coming out, and then Ash like, no fair, Magmar can't jump in the lava. And Blaine says, you agreed to fighting on the volcano. The lava's part of the volcano.
Yep.
And Ash goes, well, if under the volcano is part of the volcano, then above the volcano is part of the volcano. So Charizard grabs Magmar, flies up, hits the biggest arm drag, just whoosh.
For you non-wrestling people, that is a
mic.
seismic toss, but...
Everything's a seismic toss.
Well, yeah.
If a Pokemon
but this is the move, seismic toss.
If a Pokemon throws another Pokemon, it is a seismic toss.
Okay.
As we established in the wrestling episode.
Yeah, that's valid, actually.
And then Ash got his 7th badge. After that, they go, oh, wait, I should probably mention that. Magmar, like, no-sold that for a second.
Oh, yeah, no, he's straight up like, all right, I'm good, and then just falls over.
Did, like, a flare bump, just
Yeah, no, yeah.
Ash gets his 7th badge, and with that, the gang is going to a city we've seen before, and Ash asks why he didn't know there was a gym there, and Misty says, we were too busy fighting about something. Cue Misty getting mad about the bike.
Yep.
And then the Pikachu's jukebox was Together Forever, which is an okay song.
Heck yeah. It was all right.
This is a good episode.
It is a good episode overall. I like you mentioned the montages. I feel like that did drag on a little.
Yeah.
But even with that, I mean, it is a good episode. It's always good to see Charizard. He's one of my boys. I love him. It's great.
Also, I thought that this was the episode where Ash left Charizard.
No.
I thought this was, because in the last episode, when I was like, and of our episodes, when I was like, I hope Ash doesn't leave his Pokemon around.
That's what you were.
I literally thought it was like in one episode.
No.
And then I thought that Ash's little comment of like, man, Charizard needs more training. I thought that was leading to him leaving Charizard with Blaine. I thought that was right here.
Okay. Yeah, it's not yet.
Okay,
not
yeah.
Yet.
I know it happens, but like I thought it was now.
No, that's valid. That's valid. I also just want to point out, like before we move on from this episode, Ash hates all of these like puns and little trivia things that Blaine keeps doing.
Yeah.
But he keeps doing them too. Like it's not just him.
Yeah.
There's the whole like I'm gonna fight fire with fire. Like Ash, why do you do this? Why do you do this, man? Come on. But
that's the Pokemon writing.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That is. But you can't have a character that dislikes puns and stupid like riddles and stuff. Ash
is not a straight man. Ash is not a straight man.
Well, neither is James, but we'll talk about that
later. And that's going to go at the top of the episode. But Ash, like, from the entire time, is doing bits. He's making jokes. But he's a straight man when it comes to Blaine. Like, he doesn't like Blaine's jokes.
I understand.
But he likes
if anybody's going to do them, it'll be me.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay.
Or Psyduck.
Or
Team Rocket. Or Weeping Bell. Or Jigglypuff.
Anybody.
Or Muck back with Professor Oak. But Blaine specifically, he can't do bits.
He's not allowed.
Moving on to episode 60, Beach Blanked Out Blastoise. Released August 27th, 1998 in Japanese, and September 20th, 1999 in English. So Ben, who was that Pokemon? Hard mode.
Yeah, hard mode. See, my answer for the Japanese is Blastoise. I don't think that's right for English though.
I'm pretty sure I didn't like double check. I'm pretty sure it's Blastoise for the Japanese.
I would assume.
If only we hadn't already used Wartortle.
I know, right?
The episode.
That's crazy.
That was like the second episode we talked about. That was the daycare one.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go with a Kakuna. Why not?
It's Horsey, Ben.
Why is it Horsey? Okay. Okay.
We'll see why it's Horsey.
All right.
The gang are running to catch up to the last ferry off Cinnabar Island, where they run into a Wartortle. Pikachu can't quite translate what Wartortle is saying, so he enlists the help of Squirtle, and then Squirtle then breaks out the sunglasses, and the gang all embark on a dinghy to help out Wartortle.
Yeah, and I know we've had this conversation before on the podcast. One of the characters here says, I wish I knew what they were talking about. So do I. They go into this for so long, and it's just, all right, this Pikachu and the Squirtle and the Wartortles, and they're all talking for way too long in this episode. It is like 4 minutes of this episode is just them talking.
This isn't the most egregious we've seen.
It's pretty bad.
I think it's definitely been worse. But
it's very noticeable in this one. I don't know. It was much. It was a little much.
You would think they would realize that that's a disadvantage, but I don't think they do really, because they do it too often.
Yeah, they do it a lot. But this is one of the ones that really got me. Like, okay, it's a little it's not the worst we've had. I will fully admit that, but it's close.
Another thing that we can just cut down on.
Yeah,
and then give us more of that plot that we want and we like when they do it.
Yep.
Not necessarily in this episode, but there's other ones. I mean, we could spend more time on Squirtle's character specifically.
We definitely could, because we never get to. It's just, all right, he was in the Squirtle squad, he's got his glasses, that's all we know. Yeah. He's. I mean, we kind of got it on the Pokemon Land episode where he's just a chill guy.
We got everybody.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I know Squirtle's a chill guy is because of that episode.
Hey, brother.
Yo, brother. And the Squirtle Squad episode.
Yeah.
But other than that, we get no characterization from Squirtle other than he's a walking fire hose.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But no, this whole scene kind of had Timmy fell down the old well, and they're all just going to follow him to the. That's immediately what I thought of.
They all go to an island that looks like a Squirtle shell, and Rocket is trailing behind in the Gyarados submarine.
In the Gyarados sub, that's one of my favorite. I like it more than the Mouth Balloon. Yeah. I gotta say, it's just cool.
All of the Pokemon are in their shells, including a big Blastoise.
Big man Blastoise. Big man Blastoise. Ah!
Ash goes over to it, and he is put to sleep.
Yeah, he's out. He out cold.
Pikachu hits a big thunderbolt and wakes everyone up. Too bad we don't have a Poke Flute.
Yeah.
We could have avoided all that pain.
Yeah.
All that pain.
Very true.
Because that's effective on the Squirtles and the Wartortles.
Super effective.
They're hurting.
Yeah.
Ash says that he heard a familiar sound coming from Blastoise, but he can't place it. It's Jigglypuff, isn't it?
It's always Jigglypuff. Yep.
One of those bits that we love. There's classic funny bits in Pokemon that aren't overdone whatsoever.
No, not at all.
Brock starts examining Blastoise, and Blastoise wakes up. Then we see Jigglypuff stuck in the cannon. Glad we wrapped that up quickly, or not, because everyone goes to sleep again.
Yep.
Team Rocket do the motto while safely on the submarine. And first they send Meowth attached to a fishing pole to grab the Pokemon, but he falls asleep. So they bring him back in, beat him up, and then use the Gyarados Grabber, the thing that they should have used in the first place.
Correct. Yeah. This whole episode, man.
We'll talk about it. Let's just get through what happens, and then we'll just sum it up. The Grabber grabs Blastoise, and Rocket make their escape. Everyone starts waking up and notice that Blastoise has been dragged. He got grabbered by Team Rocket. Squirtle rallies the troops, and this just proves that he needs these sunglasses all the time.
He should just have them in general.
When he pulled them back out, I was like, oh, so you just couldn't have been wearing them this whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. He should have. I don't know why he doesn't.
In Unova, they do that with Ash's Crocorock. He has sunglasses, and he will wear them the entire time.
Cool. So they have a precedent for it.
Well, it happens way later. I think they learned their lesson.
Okay. I'll accept that.
Right now, Squirtle is just like, I'm just a Squirtle, and I'm a walking fire hose. But right now, I am the cool Squirtle Squad guy. Absolutely. And I think they say something about, Squirtle's the leader of Ash's team. It's like, no, he's not. It's either Bulbasaur or Pikachu.
It's definitely Pikachu, but Bulbasaur would make sense too.
Like, Bulbasaur, I think, has more of a personality for it.
Yeah.
It is definitely Pikachu, because
Yeah.
Pikachu's the mascot, and, like, he's always just around.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not Pikachu, if you said, okay, pick a leader for Ash's team,
That
you
is
can't
it.
pick Pikachu. I would pick Bulbasaur. But they're trying to act like it's Squirtle. Like, Squirtle's a good leader. It's like, is he?
We never see him, so...
We barely see him. He's just wearing the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like, when he wears the sunglasses, you know, he's cooler.
He's in his element.
Like, I think that would be a good characterization too, where when Squirrel's not wearing the sunglasses, he's just kind of like aloof and lit.
Yeah.
But then when he puts them on, he like shapes up and he's ready to go. And then we can have like this dichotomy with Squirrel.
Yeah.
But no.
We just don't have
Like,
any of that.
none of that. Because we don't have time for that.
Right.
We don't have, it's only 23 minutes per episode, and Jigglypuff needs to sing, Rocket needs to come out and do their motto,
Yeah.
freaking Charizard needs to not listen to Ash, and then Victory Bell needs to come out and eat James, and then blah, 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 blah. Like,
we have too much to fit
We
into...
obviously can't have Squirtle be a character, because we have to have Pikachu electrocute Ash for the 50th time.
You're not wrong. And I think that really sums up, I mean, the majority of the issues we've had with the first season. Like, it's just, there are too many
With
bits.
Pokemon
There's too
in
much.
general, my guy.
Yeah. It doesn't ever get great. It gets better.
Like,
but
we'll
it doesn't
see,
get-
which is like the novelty of the show. This
Yeah.
show specifically that you're watching right now on youtube.com/unknown origins.
Thank you.
Squirtle attack the submarine led by Squirtle in the sunglasses, and Meowth gets knocked into the wall, which loosens Jigglypuff inside the cannon, so its voice can be heard by Rocket inside the sub. Rocket wash up onto the shore, and the gang give them CPR, even though in the Sandan episode they seem fully okay with just not reviving them.
No, absolutely.
But they save them now, and then Rocket attack in the sub using the treads that it has, and Ash uses Pikachu and Squirtle to wake up Blastoise. This also frees Puff.
I like that the treads aren't really mentioned before this, aside from the band episode.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
I think you're right on
Yeah,
that. I don't remember another time where they've had the sub that has also been...
Because we've seen the sub before in the Muck episode, but I don't think we've seen it use the treads, other than when we first see the sub in the Beauty of the Beach. Blastoise and the other Squirtle blast Puff and Rocket away. Ash then gets worried about Puff, and Squirtle saves Puff from the sub exploding, or whatever the hell that big yellow flash was.
It had to have been the sub exploding, but like how are Rocket's still alive if that's the case?
Puff thanks them by singing yada yada. When everyone wakes up, Misty says, I look like a cartoon character. And Ash goes, like that could happen. Dumbest joke yet.
It was really dumb.
And there we go with Ash not being a straight man. He's making jokes too. Like,
you know.
And then we see that Rocket and the sub are fine. I really don't know what that light was. Like, what was it?
There's another angel touching down over it.
Right.
You know.
Bum, 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 bum. We just watched Evangelion, so. The jukebox for this episode was To Be a Master. That song is groovy.
It is.
That song is groovy.
It is. And the lead vocalist on there is Jason Page. He also does the theme song for the show. Yep. And I'm a big music nerd, so I'm just going to go into this for a second. But Jason Page was actually one of Michael Jackson's background singers. They hired him specifically because he vaguely sounds like Michael Jackson for that. I just think it's a really weird, fun fact. He did the background vocals for Black or White, and I feel like he went on tour with him a couple times and stuff. But it was just a really cool little thing. Nice. Yeah.
Sega gets Michael Jackson. Pokemon gets bootleg Michael Jackson.
We get bootleg Michael Jackson. Love that.
This episode sucked.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I didn't like it for all the reasons that we listed.
Yeah.
There's no plot. All the bits are bits that we've seen before. You said, while we were watching it, this is 5 episodes we've seen. Mm-hmm. It's the Snorlax episode, rolled into the Jigglypuff episode specifically, rolled into, the Squirtle episode, because the Squirtle Squad, it's just...
No, there wasn't really a point to any of
this
this
episode, on face value, brings nothing to the table.
Correct.
No, brings nothing to the table.
My thought at first was, okay, they made this episode as an excuse to bring out Squirtle again. You don't need an excuse.
Yeah, you can...
you can just do that whenever.
You can just have Squirtle,
it was a little frustrating.
I mean, maybe they feel like they have to do that.
I don't know.
Like,
they probably do, but I don't see it the same way.
I've been calling Squirtle a fire hose on legs for this episode.
Because that's what he turned into.
That's how they see Squirtle.
Yeah, which sucks. Like, I like Squirtle. I think if they used him more, he would be a good character.
As anything other than a fire hose on legs.
Yeah.
He has potential. And this show gets characters.
Absolutely.
It does. Like, it understands Ash, it understands Misty, it understands Brock, it understands, Charizard, it understands Bulbasaur. It doesn't understand Squirtle.
Yeah. I don't know. It was kind of disheartening
It's
to watch.
upsetting for it to be, like, one of the starters.
Yeah.
And, like, the importance they put on it is, like, less than Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
And, like, that makes sense in a way because Blastoise isn't on the boxes in Japan. It was red and green.
Yeah. This is true.
So maybe, like, in testing or, like, in their, like, brains, it was like, okay, we should put Charizard because big dragon. And then we have to pick between the big frog or the big turtle.
Yeah.
And maybe they, like, tested it with kids. And it was like, they like the big frog, so we're gonna push Venusaur. Or it was just we're going by Dex number and it goes grass, fire, water. And then that's the reason why they pick those two.
It could be.
But, yeah, like, they're not giving Squirtle the time of day.
Correct.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just disheartening. Like, I appreciate that they attempted to bring him into another episode, but it just didn't work. This one wasn't it. This has probably been my least favorite episode so far.
Yeah.
And that's hard because I like Blastoise.
Yeah.
Like, a lot, but...
He does nothing.
I know.
He spends half the episode asleep.
Yep, and then he throws the submarine, and then that's about it.
Yeah.
Like...
Was that a Seismic
Probably. In their logic, probably.
All right, moving on from that to another episode. Episode 61, The Misty Mermaid, released September 3rd, 1998 in Japan, and September 23rd, 1998 in English. Now, Ben, who was that Pokemon hard mode?
Okay. I had kind of a thought when you said the last one, and I think that they're just going with basic stages of Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. Like, at least in the Who's That Pokemon. Right? That's my thought process.
Okay.
Okay. Shelter was my first, thought
okay.
there. I don't know. He's not in this episode at all, so there's not that, but I think I'm going to go with Shelter.
It's Clefairy!
Okay.
Okay, Ben, I'm gonna lead you on a little bit.
Okay.
So the last Who Is That Pokemon, the last Pokemon that we talked about in the episode prior, what was it?
Was Horsey.
Okay.
Okay. And
what Pokemon plays a major role in this episode,
it's
Ben?
Horsey.
And so guess what the next episode is all about?
Is it Clefairy?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
They're shifted.
I hate that.
So the next time when we do this, and I ask you, Ben, who was that Pokemon? Think about the next episode, and then you'll tell me for the episode prior.
But why is Paris here?
Sometimes it's just wild card.
Okay, okay. I was trying to find the logic between Paris and Horsey. And
we did War Turtle previously.
Yeah.
So it's almost like that.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, it's for the next episode for some reason. Literally on I think it's Bulbapedia or Wikipedia where it just lists all of them.
Yeah.
Like for the first ones, it's like, okay, it's these two and then B, and they're just lined up.
Yeah.
This one, it's like bang, 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 bang. Where it's this one has Lickitung, and this one has this one. And this one has War Turtle, and this one has War Turtle, and this one has Clefairy, and this one has Clefairy. Beep, 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 beep.
My original guess was Seal. Too. I like Seal.
Seal makes too much sense.
Seal would make too much sense.
Ash also likes the Seal.
I like the Seal. I hate Seal as a Pokemon. I love Seal in this episode. Yeah. I really do.
The gang are close to one of the first cities they were at, and we see that Horsey is sad at a fountain. Everyone wonders what to do to cheer it up, and decide to take it to Cerulean City Gym so it can swim around.
Yeah. This kind of gives them an excuse to go back to Viridian City instead of...
What city?
Viridian City?
What city, man?
Viridian City?
What city are they going to?
They're on the road to Viridian City.
Cut.
But no, in the games, there's not a logical reason. There is a reason that's just, okay, the gym is closed, sorry. But in the anime, there's not really a reason why they didn't go to that.
Yeah.
They obviously make a comment about before Ash not knowing there's one there, but then Brock and Misty were just too distracted to like recognize
Brock wasn't around.
Brock wasn't around. You're right. Misty was. Misty was too distracted.
Yeah, because they were screaming out the bike.
Yeah.
I said that earlier about that city that they were at before.
Yeah.
But
that one city.
Yeah, that one city.
But this does kind of give them an excuse to circle back. Be like, okay, we're already at Cerulean. We'll just hit the road to Viridian City.
Stop saying it.
I can't not say it. I'm sorry. You've been graded. You've been graded into my brain.
There's going to be a bit. It's going to be really funny.
Well,
just have patience.
I don't, as we can tell.
Everyone gets to Cerulean, and they see a poster for the gym's next aquatic show. And it is the underwater ballet.
Yeah.
And on the poster, there's a drawing of a mermaid. Brock is captivated just looking at it. Calm down, son. It's just a drawing. The gang gets to the gym and are greeted by Misty's sisters, and they're totally not annoying voices.
Yeah, they're rough. Yeah. I didn't like totally agree with that the first time, but like coming back to it, it's rough.
Yeah.
It's a little rough.
It's grating. It's the Valley Girl treatment.
Yeah.
It's just a little grating.
Yeah, that's fair. We also see a bunch of like actual fish and not fish Pokemon again. I know they do that a lot.
They do that a lot early Pokemon.
But it was just, it's still always just funny to see like, those don't look like Pokemon. Those are just fish.
That's just a bluegill.
Yeah, there are a lot of those.
Misty's sisters are super excited to see Misty, and we find out the reason for this is because they want Misty to be the lead in the ballet. Misty doesn't want to do it, but her sisters are so pushy, and Brock and Ash seem so excited that she goes along with it.
Yeah, this is like heavy, like older sibling manipulation tactics.
Yeah.
That like, it was a little much.
Yeah.
Not to say I haven't used those, to my siblings, but that's exactly what this was.
And like more good characterization here.
Yeah.
Because like, we've heard a lot about like Misty and her sisters. Like we saw that in the Cerulean City gym, like when we first got to Cerulean City.
For sure.
And then in the Princess versus Princess episode with the Hina dolls, and Misty's like,
I never had my own. I always had their hand-me-downs.
And like my sisters acted like that was cool. Like, oh, you have 3 sets, Misty, but like either I don't view them as mine. Like I want ones for my own that aren't yours.
I get you. It's understandable.
Misty is to be the mermaid, and her sister Daisy is going to be the prince. If this were a different anime, Ash would have to step in to be the prince.
Right. But it's not. It's Pokemon.
It's Pokemon.
And we also have James, who gets introduced here. And he is, my only note for this is James is extra fruity in this
I literally
episode.
wrote that too. James is extra fruity in this episode.
Oh, man.
And that has been a thing in Pokemon forever. Since the dawn of time, people have been talking about, is James gay?
Is he gay, Devon?
He might just be European.
Gay. Oh, European. Oh, man.
Add it to the second couple. But, yeah, like, obviously they're not going to go there because it is Pokemon. It is a children's show.
Yeah.
But they are, like, writing him to definitely be comfortable with his sexuality.
Yes.
Because
is good.
He loves cross-dressing, or he's at least comfortable cross-dressing. I don't know if he necessarily loves it, but
I would say at this point he does.
He does it enough to where it's like, okay, I think you're just, like, wanting to do it.
Especially the fact that, like, usually when he is, Jesse is in, like, a more masculine outfit. Like, it's not just, like, they're both women. It's
Sometimes they're both women.
Sometimes. But like, in this one specifically, it is not the
Jesse
case.
is also cross-dressing.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. It's very interesting. All for it. You live your life.
Yeah.
And
like, I don't want to say that like that could be emboldening to like people about their own sexuality.
It could be. I unfortunately think they view it more as a gag, like a visual gag in this, which for the time is about right. But it's not like a degrading. It's not intentionally
it's not fully making fun of them,
right?
But it is just like, ha, look at the man dressed as a girl.
Yeah,
isn't that funny? Ha.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's like almost there, but we're not fully committing. But we're also not going the complete opposite direction where it's like really saying anything bad about him.
Right, exactly. It's just, okay, he's in a dress now. Yeah.
And he's totally comfortable with it.
Yep, and he is rocking it. Rocking it.
You're on one today.
I am, just a little bit. It's okay.
We see the performance, and Misty is swimming along with the Pokemon. And the show thought about how Misty would breathe.
My first note on here is like, all right, how long can she hold her breath? And then it like shows her hiding in the cave, taking a breath, and then like anytime the curtains go down or whatever, she has her like respirator in her hair. Very smart.
Nice attention to detail.
Yes, that was a good. That was very good.
And like doing it so the audience can't see it, so that like the illusion of her being a mermaid is like still there.
Yes.
Kayfabe is still alive in the Pokemon universe.
Woo!
And then I have here James is extra fruity this episode.
Yeah.
And then he just looks like Bon Clay from One Piece. That guy that I showed you.
Yeah. Where he does.
He's got like the white on top. It's not quite like the buns, but it's like swan adjacent.
Right.
And he's got the pink on like Bon Clay.
It was a lot. It was very, very similar.
Rocket.
Sorry, he also makes a comment here about next time we'll steal men's clothes, like making a joke that he doesn't enjoy this.
I think that's the dub trying to be like,
it's a little much. Maybe we should pump the brakes.
We're hedging our bets here because we just had to say no to an episode where he has like inflatable boobs. So we're pushing it. We don't want to ban another one, so we're just gonna say, yeah, you know what? He didn't fully want to do this.
Yeah.
The only clothes they had were female-oriented ones.
Definitely. I mean, which would make sense because they're all female cheerleaders, but yeah.
Rocket hijacked the show and do the motto underwater, but everyone in the audience think that they're a part of the show.
Yeah, and they're loving it. I mean, they're cheered him on. This is the most positive attention I think Rocket's ever had, and it goes to their heads a little bit, which is...
It's because they're getting heat.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good heat.
It is good heat.
Ash and Brock tell Daisy to stay back and rush in to rescue Rocket. We didn't see that Lily and Violet were stuck in a locker, and who did the narration that was supposed to cue Daisy? Because we hear someone be like, oh no, the pirates are here to attack the princess. Oh no. And then Daisy goes, that's my cue. So she didn't say it.
Oh, I thought it was her like saying it, and then she just like, okay, now it's my time to go out.
Okay, why would you go, I'm doing the voiceover. Well, I guess that's my cue. Yeah, obviously it's your cue. You cued yourself.
Devon, of all people to make a comment about talking to themselves, I think that you are...
Don't dox me on my own show, Benjamin.
I'm going to, because I think it's funny. But I get what you're saying.
The way she's doing it makes no sense.
Yeah, agreed.
And then Jessie sends out Arbok, and is doing pretty good for being completely submerged in water.
Yeah, they make a comment here in a second about like only water Pokemon. The Arbok is not at all a water Pokemon.
I tried to look up if like cobras can swim.
No. There are aquatic snakes. Cobras are not.
But not Arbok.
Yeah. So that was just
does
really
not
weird.
have gills, but it's...
I thought they were just gonna like fully ignore it for a second. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then James sends out Wheezing, and Wheezing can't breathe. I'm like, so they acknowledge that like it's not. I was a little distraught when we were watching this. I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense at all.
Misty has Seeking use Horn Drill, and it somehow isn't a one-hit KO.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but you're right.
I had to double check because there's multiple horn named moves, like horn attack and whatnot.
Yeah.
But this was Horn Drill,
which is a one hit.
Should be a one-hit KO, and it hits like 3 times on Arbok, and Arbok's just like, but not like,
How does that go? Thank you. One more time?
No. Misty's sisters try to send in Psyduck to assist, but for some reason he can't breathe underwater. Poor guy.
Her Psyduck is embarrassing. Poor guy.
Poor Psyduck.
He's going through it.
I love Psyduck.
I know you do.
Poor guy. That's why I wasn't complaining about his bits.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, Jigglypuff has to come out and sing, and oh man, Charizard won't listen, but Psyduck gets sent out instead of Starmie? Yeah.
No, we stand Psyduck in this house. We do.
Steel then comes in to save the day and evolves into Dugong.
Yes, and I know I made a comment about Lickitung voice not match. Dugong has such a stupid voice, and it fits so well. Yeah. Like, it just does. Like, Steel and Dugong are two of the, like, least memorable. It takes forever to find them in the games, and they're in one little cave. Like, I've never been a big fan of them in the games. I love Dugong in the anime.
Two of the derpiest boys to ever derp.
It's wonderful. It is so wonderful. I love them.
The sisters are shocked that Steel/Dugong is doing such a good job, but they then realize that they don't allow it to show off its potential, so that's why they don't know anything about it. They almost learned the lesson. Almost.
So close.
Like, we're right there. And, I don't know what to say they spent too much time on. to like give them.
Yeah, this one is a better balance than, but
again, I think we could still further push the message a little bit more.
Sure. We could be a little more after-school special instead of...
They're trying.
They are.
Like, not even like after-school special. It's not like they're teaching the audience. It's them learning a lesson, which is a character moment, which is what you should do in a show.
Yeah, you'd think.
But no, too many bets. Pikachu hits a Thunderbolt, and Dugong hits a Swanton, the Swan Gong, if you will, and Rocket blasts off again.
They go.
The sisters thank Misty for her help and send her away, but before Misty goes, she gives Horsey and Starmie to her sisters. I guess the animators are sick of getting Starmie and Staryu mixed up all the time. Yeah. Because that happens a lot. We don't talk about it every time it happens. But it does happen, where she will say something about Starmie and then send out Staryu. Or say something about Staryu and then send out Starmie.
That's fair. They also make a joke about, you can keep this too if you want, and hand over Psyduck.
Yeah.
We're not that desperate. That was just, it was very funny.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Poor boy.
We love him though. We do.
Misty is still on about the bike, and they head off to the next town, which is, I can't quite remember what town it is. Anyway, the Pikachu's jukebox for this episode is, in fact, we've built a team, and we've been training all day long. We're on the road and getting strong. Now here's the plan. We're gonna head down to the forest, time to collect some Pokemon. We keep on trying.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and start packing up.
Try some more. Stay together to find a place worth fighting for. You know this part. On the road to Meridian City. Meet my friends along the way. We're on the road to Meridian City. I got a badge and the power to play.
Our neighbors hate us.
Now you see why I didn't want to say Meridian City.
I do.
Because we're going full in.
We're going all in.
That was a fun.
Oh my god. Okay. On that note, let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Well, that was the Misty episode.
Oh yeah,
that was a fine episode.
Yeah, that was.
We've seen better, but we've seen worse.
I'm sorry. Recenter. We're good. Whew. Hey guys, what's up?
Do you want me to read?
No, you're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
We're not good.
Devon, we're great. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm glad I didn't do the sunglasses because I was gonna, but I forgot.
Okay.
That would have been too much.
That would have been. Okay. Okay.
Misty Mermaid, that was a fine episode. Yeah. We've seen better, we've seen worse.
Definitely. This was a little better than like middle of the road, I feel like. You know, it was. Yeah. You know, but it wasn't just like, okay, this is another episode. But it was good. The bits weren't getting to me. Yeah. And they had a little bit of that characterization. Mm-hmm. Want a little bit more out of Misty's sisters, but. Definitely. You know, it's still a kid show. It's not going to have perfect writing. So that's going to wrap us up for the day. It's been a very eventful day. It has. It's only noon. It's noon. I've been DevBrev, host of the DevBrev YouTube channel. I'll upload on there one day. Ben, you want to tell them about yourself? Yeah. If you guys ever need anything music-based around Ohio, Discjockeymonkeyboys for you guys. Me and my brother do a good job, and we can help you out. So. And with that being said, trainers gotta watch them all.